Here's the entrance down by the clubhouse where we just ran down the hall, and here is the pro shop. They have a pretty nice pro shop. So we just came out of the pro shop. It's so funny here. As you can see on the 18th green, it's very windy today. Those flags are strong, really strong, thick flags, so that they hold up under the wind normally for this links golf, but even on today they're just getting blown sideways. And you can see out in the Mediterranean there, it's, the sea is very turbulent today because of this storm. I'm going to have to show you the rest of the place outside here later when this storm stops, because it's just getting wet and the camera's getting wet here, and so it's going to be like this the rest of the day. So I'm not sure if any of us are going to practice today. Today is the practice round day. Yeah, I think most guys are just going to be inside. This is just crazy being out of this, and the forecast is for more of this during the tournament. So if it's anything like this at all during the tournament, they may, I don't know, they may cancel the rounds, or you guys will be issued. So they have a bunch of things going on here. Here's the weather report. They have bowling, movies. We're not supposed to leave the hotel today, so everyone's stuck here because the weather's so bad. They have DJ, a bar. They have restaurants, hours for the restaurants, hours for all the bars, information for the spas. Here is one of the bars, one of the many bars. This is the way we go to get to where we eat, several of the restaurants in the resort. It looks like during the summer they have some water slides, and there's some pools over there. And then inside here we have another bar and lounge. This is different from the one that I was showing you earlier. There's so many bars and lounges in here. Here is where they have a little movie theater. Here is yet another lounge and lobby area. It looks like outside there's a nice pool area. Obviously it's not getting used right now, but maybe in the summer this gets quite busy out there. And then behind the pool is where the Mediterranean is. Here is where we come and eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's like a buffet kind of area, and then we come over here and we go eat, and there's seating over here, and there's some other seating areas around as well through the other corridors. So we finally, it was raining this morning, but we finally got a little break in the weather, enough that I can finally take the camera outside and show you around here real quick. The tournament's actually now, well, the final round is going on now, but I'm not playing today, so I thought this would be a good little chance to take you around the resort here. Here's the entrance. Pretty basic entrance. Once we go in there, you can see the little bit of the hotel there. There's a pro shop in there. Let's walk through the gate here and show you around. So we just came in through the gate there and turned to the right, and this is a chipping area. It's a really nice chipping area. You can't really tell on the camera, but there's a number of bunkers over there, and there's a lot of undulations in these chipping greens. So you can It's a pretty big area too. It looks maybe, I don't know, 60 yards over there. So you can hit some pretty long chips and pitches and to flat parts of the green and hilly parts of the green. It's pretty nice. And then over here is the driving range. There's a couple pros out there, but mostly it's resort guests. There's a teaching group over there. Just resort guests today out on the driving range. And looking back, there's a little bit of the resort there behind the big grass. There's the pro shop again. I actually tried, when I was on the driving range here, I threw some balls in this grass here and tried hitting some out because I wanted to be prepared in case I had to hit out of it, which I did. And the first hack, right, instead of just easing into it, I just tossed one in and tried to hack it out and about killed my wrist doing it. So if you go in here, it's really just you're going to be taking, it's a penalty basically by being in this stuff. But you can catch a good lie and can get out, but most of the time it's just dead. Here's the other end of the chipping green. They have these neat little fanned wood planks in the bunkers. You don't have to worry about your ball getting stuck on them because they're so steep it just rolls right down, but it's kind of neat looking. And then off in the background there, I don't know if you can see, there's mountains back there. There's a lot of snow-covered mountains. So when the wind comes from that direction, the wind is just like an ice wind because it's coming down off the snow there. And then I don't know if you can also see out there, there's a bunch of water out in those plains out there. That was actually land when we first were driving into the resort. And then that really bad weather that we had on the practice round day, I came to find out that it was actually 2 tornadoes coming through. So it was pretty difficult weather, and apparently there's some more, I mean, it's starting to rain right now. The camera's getting a little bit wet. So I'll try and get around here real quick. But apparently there's some more pretty windy and rainy weather on the way. I don't know if it's like hurricane or tornado type level, but it's going to be pretty bad here again soon. So we've come through the bushes now, back by the clubhouse. There is number 16 green. You see these little things, these little wicker walls here. It keeps the sand from the beach blowing up on the course too much, although there still does end up getting a lot of sand on the greens sometimes on these couple of holes right next to the ocean. Here's a little bit of the course. A lot of water, a lot of casual water on the course. We've been getting a lot of free drops because this is normally just a waste area. So if it goes in this water here, they're giving us drops from it. It's a local rule. And we turn around to the right here, and here's the Mediterranean. Normally it's a little bit calmer than this. There's still a little bit of turbulence out there. It was really, really crazy when those tornadoes came through a couple days ago. That's a look down the beach there. There's some of the resort guests. I don't know if you can get the scale of that, but that's maybe, on camera, that's maybe 80 yards away or so. And then look down the beach, little security guard, abandoned security guard watchtower. And then we're back at the resort here. There's the course again, and in places sometimes in the practice round we were on the tees there, and a couple guys were teeing off while we were waiting and hitting shots out into the sea there. A lot of rocks, a lot of sand. It's kind of a brown sand, a lot of those smooth rocks that are good for skipping on the water. Here's the Mediterranean.